All right, so you walk in first, and then we'll just like make it up as we go or whatever.
Alright.
I did not mean to do that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 That's not good. Uh,
We should just make this the intro.
okay. Hey, we're gonna be reading history today. Me and Peyton.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why is the water still flowing?
I'm destroying more. Oh, this isn't good. This is a part of history.
Bird!
It's okay. I only broke a few sea lanterns and furnaces.
Oh
We're,
my god.
we're good. We're good.
Richard.
White.
Bad Richard. So oh my god, Richard.
That one was on purpose. Oh no! 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 The camera's
No,
falling.
the
This
camera!
isn't good. All right. Uh. Uh,
Um
back to history, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm Peyton.
Oh,
Or
hey, I'm
to
Richard. You probably know me from somewhere.
maybe
Maybe the
maybe
channel.
hmm, maybe the owner of the
Yeah,
channel.
maybe. Your hair smells
But yeah,
nice. Oh, never mind your butt. Did you just kiss me without
I just kissed you.
consent?
What you gonna do?
I don't know how to kick people on mobile. Hold on.
You're out the dildo.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for your time. Here's history.
It all started with an election in which myself was elected as president and Aurora was elected as vice president. Later, Jam wanted to join Skips, the power-hungry warrior. Well, he wasn't much of a warrior, as he only ever threatened Forgottenville. This next part wasn't ever discussed in any of the videos, but it's a part of our history. What's Forgottenville, you may ask? Forgottenville is what I named the first town as we were moving out. We were moving out because of the threats Skips was making. It had been named Forgottenville since we were leaving it to be blown up and forgotten. Skips said he would blow up the entire town within 24 hours, so we decided to run. We thought that we would create a new town where he couldn't find us. We traveled away from Forgottenville and found a cave to take shelter in. At first, we thought it would be a good place to start a new town, underground and off the grid. We called it the bunker, but after a short 2 days, we decided that we would rather take down Skips than run from him. Therefore, the bunker was left to be forgotten as well. We traveled back to the main town at the time and created a plan to kill Skips. We would find out where his base is and destroy his bed, then we would kill him. Beforehand, though, we built a pit made of obsidian and lava around spawn, so when we did kill him, he would spawn in there with no way out.
Skips had logged onto the server and the plan was put into action, but fortunately for us, he had no spawn set, so all we had to do was kill him. Peyton went into a VC with Skips and lied to him. Basically, he said he wanted to rebel against the server and then he knew where a bunch of my weapons were stored. The both of them traveled to NX's base where Peyton had said the weapons were located. They went down the ladder, but I was down there waiting. Once they had reached the bottom, I ran at Skips and started hitting him. Peyton and NX joined in the fight too. All of us were taking on Skips and he had nobody to help him. Eventually, after fighting and fighting in the cave, we had managed to kill him. He respawned in the pit, just as planned. Me, Peyton, and NX all headed back up to the surface to look down on him. That was the end of Skips. But wait, we missed something. While Skips was threatening the town, Jem had his own arc going for him. At one point, Jem felt the need to betray us and join Skips. So Jem had burned down my house, but in that process, he lost his button, a valuable item to him. So he was asking for it during his own court case. By the way, that court case wasn't a big deal. We were only making the decision to exile Jem from Forgottenville. The search for the button continued, and after a while I found it lying on the ground near my house. I threw it through the nether portal so that Jem would follow it, and as of then he was banished from Forgottenville.
Enzo was also exiled, but it was just an act to trick Jam. Enzo gained Jam's trust and gave us insight into what was about to happen. He also gave us coordinates to Jam at all times. One of those times was when Moobloom and Richard had gone to kill Jam, since he had killed Richard earlier and had stolen his items. Moobloom ran to Jam's hideout and murdered him for Richard in an act of revenge, but what we didn't know is that Jam had his button on him and it was in Richard's possession now. After that, we decided that it would be good if we left everything behind and started in a new, fresh area. By that time, Logan and Lemon had joined us. We started building houses and had a pretty good town going. It was my duty to give our town a name, and I decided on Unforgotten Plains. Later on, though, Wash found that his pet fish had been killed, and after further investigation, we noticed a sign left on the house where they were killed. The sign read, "Lemon was here." Wash had immediately demanded a court case against Lemon, and the next day a courthouse was built and ready for the trial. The time had come when Lemon had to plead his case. He said that he was not there to kill the fish, but to instead encase Washburn's house in obsidian as a prank of some sort. Wash was also accusing Lemon of hanging his dogs by the throat. Lemon denied that as well. Once the case was settled, Lemon was deemed innocent on the murder of all animals in that area, but was charged for the vandalism that occurred. He then had to pay a fee. Back at Forgotten Plains, Jam was left alone, so he decided to turn that old rotting town into his own home. He turned the buildings into stone and titled it the Castle Empire.
After Unforgotten Plains was settled and everyone was used to the area, Peyton decided we needed a new vice president, since Aurora was fired from that position. So we held a Google form with a few simple questions. If you answered all of them right, you were allowed to run as a candidate. Me, NX, Washburn, and somebody else, I don't remember who, were all chosen to run as candidates. After speeches were written and views were discussed, there were only two final candidates, me and NX. We were ready for the election. After we had both read our final speeches, I, Richard, was elected as vice president for Unforgotten Plains. Although things had begun to take a terrible turn. See, when I was reading my speech, nobody had noticed how Jam, Lemon, and Quinn had snuck away. The night before the election, Jam had placed several buttons that were connected to TNT around the town. While the election was going on, Jam and his team of traitors went to the town and began blowing it up and lighting it on fire. It was only until after the election that we had noticed the town was going up in flames. All non-traitors ran over and desperately tried to save our home, but it was too late. We were forced to retreat to a campground that was made in case of an emergency, like that one. After the events of the election, we were all getting settled into our new home. Since Peyton was still the president and now given the title of camp counselor, he decided to name it the Unforgotten Campgrounds.
Jam has asked to meet up, after he burned Unforgotten Plains. He wanted his button back, so we told him he would get it back if he made a peace treaty with us. So then the peace treaty between the Castle Empire and the Unforgotten Campgrounds was formed. The next day, Logan and Richard wanted to talk to Jam, so they ran over to his place to have a little chat. Although they discovered a pillar leading straight into the sky. There was a note at the bottom, along with Jam's button and some XP. The note was written by Jam and stated that he felt empty after the peace treaty was signed. Jam had killed himself. That's right, Logan and Wash had fallen into a deep love and are now getting married. How adorable. While the wedding was happening, though, Lemon, Quinn, and Kate snuck away. After the wedding was over and Logan and Wash bound their love to each other for eternity, Logan discovered that Spook Dino's Twerk Shack had been blown up, left with nothing but a crater. The peace treaty was left at the bottom with a sign that read, "We won't be needing this anymore." It was from the Castle Empire. Remember, Jam wasn't the only member of the Castle Empire. Lemon, Quinn, NX, and Kate were there too. Oh yeah, Kate had just joined the server after the whole betrayal situation with Unforgotten Plains, but it doesn't matter. She's just a cameo after all. It turns out that after Jam had offed himself, Lemon took over as leader for the Castle Empire. We all ran over to their place after the wedding and accused them of destroying Spook's Twerk Shack, and they admitted to it. Lemon was hungry for power and literally bombed his own brother's wedding.
After an argument between Logan and Lemon, Lemon took the first swing. A battle broke out from that point. It was the Unforgotten Campgrounds versus the Castle Empire. To our surprise, though, Wash and Spook betrayed us. Wash thought that Peyton was a bad president, and Spook was just following after his parent. We were heavily outnumbered, 3-5. After fighting long and hard, all members from the Unforgotten Campground realized that we had much less power and were forced to surrender to the hands of Lemon. We didn't want to join him though, so we ran back home in defeat. Lemon had taken all of our items, so we were left with nothing. The tents were in shambles, and we were living in poverty now. But the battle wasn't over. Lemon and Wash followed us home. Logan confronted Lemon about the sudden betrayal one more time before Lemon stabbed Logan right through the chest. Logan was slain by Lemon. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm in creative, but it still hurts. Oh no, Bert. The poor dog. Stop. Oh, this hurts. Hey, I got bamboo. Are you trying to kill the dog?
Yeah.
Here, let's get some water to put it out.
Wait, are you recording right now?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize we were recording the
Hey.
out. Hi.
Hey there,
Oh,
bud. Hey, what you doing there, bud?
yeah.
The water's
Mm.
sweeping me away. Get the water. Get the... Peyton, fix the water.
Don't tell me what to do, you whore. That's gonna get you demonetized.
Oh, like I was monetized in the first place.
Yeah, Mr. 1 Cent.
I don't make any money, Peyton. Not even 1 cent. Alright, anyways. Hey there, bud.
Hey, you're about to get jumped.
These are the faces you see before you get jumped. Are you good?
No, I'm a helicopter.
That's enough for today. I'm going down here. Oh, I broke more. Oh no, this isn't going good. Oh.
You're... So, did you like the history? You're just in a fucking hole, dude. No one cares.
The dog does. No! What is wrong with you?
Just making it clear, I love animals and definitely didn't just burn that dog alive. We have backups, don't worry.
We have backups. Alright, I think that's great.